guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Style Coach Tammara. I am your favorite style coach. I help women over 40 like yourself live, lead, and dress like the woman God designed you to be. If you are new to the channel, I need you to stop doing what you're doing, hit the red subscribe button, and become a part of the Boss Fam. Let's get right into today's video. Today we're going to be talking about style in a way most people overlook, because style isn't just about clothes, girl. It's more about that. It's about, for me, it's about your mindset, your heart posture, the way that you live, and yes, the way that you speak to yourself. You want to elevate your style, start with the way you speak to yourself and the way that you speak to others. I have identified a big problem, working with my style, trying to elevate my style and with my clients, and it is overly critically behavior. And it's often a lifestyle or a learned behavior from childhood trauma or culture or just your life experience. So there are two ways that I saw this showing up, you guys, and within myself and within my clients. It's criticizing or speaking negatively about others, or speaking harshly or negative about yourself. This is a gentle call out. If this sounds like you, it's okay. Recognize it is step number one. I used to do it when I started to get ready to elevate my style, because I look at style as more of a heart posture and a mindset. When I started to shift my mind, I started to do self-awareness. I started go within myself and figure out why I was acting in a way that I know that no longer served me. And so I saw my mother do this my whole entire life. I didn't like it when she did it, but because trained behaviors, it's just a thing. It's just psychologically known that when you be around, the Bible even tells us what bad company corrupts good character. So it's just a learned behavior. And I told you it comes from childhood trauma, just culture, and just experiences from life. So, but we can change it. So just recognize it is step number one that we're going to change. So step number one is we're going to acknowledge and we're going to decide to change. Self-awareness is the first step to transformation. So your style elevation will start when you say this behavior no longer aligns with the woman that I'm becoming, and we recognize it. So that's step number one. So step number two, we're going to correct it in real time. So I'm looking at my notes, so you see me looking over. So step number two, we're going to correct it in real time. When you start speaking negatively about others, just when you recognize it, just pause and either replace it with something uplifting, or don't say nothing at all. My grandmother used to tell me, girl, if you ain't got anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. So that's one of the things that I started to do. Okay, like, Tammara, does that really, why does that bother you? Does that really, how is that aiding toward, your elevation? How is that aiding toward you to bring somebody negatively down? Or either the way you speaking to yourself, does this represent the woman that you say you're becoming? And if it don't, girl, just don't even say nothing, because people need to learn that. So you scroll on social media, you see something you don't like, you ain't got to stop and type or whatever, girl, just keep scrolling. So when you speak negatively about yourself, apologize to yourself, and then replace those words with self-love and self-talk and affirmations if it need be. So instead of saying, I'll never get it right, no, we're going to say, I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'll get it right in due time. That's an example of recognize it, pause, talking to yourself better with self-respect and self-love. So I'm going to give y'all a spiritual insight. So the Lord was sharing with me in a dream, and I've been had this dream probably about a week or so ago, and I've been waiting on the Lord to confirm it, and he's confirmed this morning. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and create this video. So I saw in a dream where this man, I can tell he was like some type of pastor or minister or a leader or something, because they was in a church setting, and I saw how he was praying, and the woman, I don't know if she was his wife or a future wife or somebody just connected to him, how she was gossiping, she was backbiting, she was just not a nice person to be around. She always had something negative to say. Like I said, she was always speaking negatively about people, and she was speaking negatively about situations and stuff like that. So as the man was trying to pray, she was doing it, and his prayer, they were getting, because I saw like some evil men were trying to get after him, and as he was praying, he was saying these things. They could stop, but then they could almost cross the line to get to him. And when I asked the Lord, I said, could you, explain that so I can interpret that in real life? Because I always think about things natural and spiritual when it comes to the word of God. And when he shows me dreams, I said, God, show me what that looks like for somebody's style, and show me what this looks like in your life. So what he showed me is, he took me to Solomon 2:15, and it talks about those little small foxes that spoil the vine. So I put the description I put it on the screen when I'm editing, but it talks about the small foxes. And so what I interpreted is when you're growing, there's some vulnerability when you're growing. So like I said, when I think about the vineyard, there are grapes in the vineyard, and those are precious little grapes. And they tender. So our heart is tender and precious. We're changing and we're growing. And so you have to be careful about that. So like I said, sis, to me, the evil men, they were men, but I feel like that's spiritual warfare as well. So you're the man of God. If you are married or if you want to be married, this is like a epiphany moment for you. This is what the Lord was showing me, that you have to correct stuff in your own life. You have to build that character. You have to build that spiritual maturity, not only in your style, not only in your wardrobe, but it has to be a lifestyle. So style, like I said, is a heart portion of mindset. These are things that you do when you create discipline, self-control, systems, and automation that work for the woman that you're becoming. So you no longer aligning with patterns of the world, culture, trauma, old experiences. We no longer aligning with those. So if you're preparing for marriage, even if you're already married, sis, that this is how serious these small foxes is when it comes to our style and the way that we speak to ourselves and the way we speak to others. It can hinder not only your spiritual power, your spiritual life, in your prayer life, but as well as the man of God that you connect to. And not only that, the people that you're connected to, just relationships in general. So it's imperative that we learn how to speak positive to ourselves, speak positive to others, and uplift others. And again, this is, if you've been doing it for your entire life, sis, it's okay, but we're recognizing and we're saying that no longer aligns with us. So we have to start to do things today that's gonna manifest in our lifestyle. So girl, one thing about it, two things for sure. I believe that we are to be helpmates to our partners. So if we are, causing chaos and causing confusion and distraction and stuff in the man of God life, then how our relationship is going to benefit that? How is that's going to impact your style? That's going to impact your confidence. That's going to impact the way that you show up. And so we no longer doing it. So mind you, this is important. So I'm putting the demand on your greatness today, sis. Listen, okay. This is I'm putting a demand on your greatness today. So those little foxes are the subtle little dangers that can it's not big blow ups. It's those small little unchecked words or the attitudes that do the real damage. Somebody put a demand on your greatness, boss lady. Elevating your style means catching those small little foxes before they spoil the beauty God is cultivating in your life. So I want to encourage you today that your words are powerful. They can build confidence, they can strengthen relationships, and they can even elevate your style. So let's commit to speaking life to ourselves and to others around us. If this bless you, let me know in the comments if you ever thought about the way you speak to others and yourself is a part of your style. So we want to elevate in every area of our life, girl, not just our wardrobe, because style is not wardrobe. Over here, we believe that style is a heart posture, a mindset, and a way of life. So if you're ready to elevate your wardrobe, I need you to join Boss Lifestyles Academy. Click the link in the description. And if you want help with your wardrobe or, just building that confidence, how you can speak to yourself, some strategies and some solutions that you need, go ahead on the book Your Style discovery call by clicking the link in the description. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay healthy and stay stylishly.